This looks really sad. But there's... Don't have to see it, just gotta hear it. Just gotta hear it. I should have cut my hair for this, shouldn't I?
You look good.
Okay.
Alright.
Hi and welcome to the Fort Lauderdale 2016 Boat Show. You are here with Underwater Lights Limited, currently celebrating our 25th year in business since 1991. We specialise in underwater lighting for all types of vessels, from the smallest centre console to the largest super yacht in the world. Please enjoy our products and I'll give you a brief run through. Okay, so we're going to start with our smallest light here, our very first introduction to the surface mount underwater light. This is for boats from anywhere from 12 to 30 odd feet. Can be put on boats up to 50 feet as well, but we like to use a slightly larger light for that. These lights are sold in pairs and are obviously a surface mount, so it's a very small hole to be drilled in the transom. Thread the wire through and then 3 screws and a sealant such as 52 or 4200 to hold it in place. Lights are sold in pairs and are 3000 lumens a piece, and I'm going to give you a very, very bright light output. Perfect for your center console, and as they are sold in pairs, will fit nicely between the engines once you install them. Comes in 2 colors, very, very bright white and blue. Interestingly enough, here's an important note. Obviously, you can't feel through the video, but our lights are actually made out of solid pieces of bronze. There's no aluminum in here. It's all solid metal and glass. We don't use any type of plastics, and obviously nothing made in China. Obviously, you can't feel the weight of this light, but let me assure you, it is very heavy for the size, so it's very, very durable. Most importantly, this light can be bonded through the power harness. In this wire, there are 4 conductor cable. 1 for positive, 1 for negative, and 2 for bonding. It's actually unusual for an underwater light of this kind of through-hole configuration or surface mount configuration to be able to be bonded, and we're the first company to actually provide that. Moving on. Moving on here, this is our smallest through-hole light, which can still be serviced from inside the boat. It's one of the smallest in the world actually that can be serviced from inside the boat, and definitely one of the most powerful for its small size. At 6000 lumens, the QT80 is one of the best-selling lights currently on the marketplace. Because we've been around for 25 years, this light housing has actually been around since 1991. The light itself used to be a 35 watt xenon, then a 50 watt xenon, and now a full-blown LED unit. Therefore, if you already have one of our lights on your boat, you can just buy the LED upgrade for the kit. Light is very, very simple to install, 2.5 inch hole cut out in the hull. Plug and play installation, no external drivers or components, 12 or 24 volts, and then you will get 6000 lumens of raw light power into the water. Comes in white and blue again, and is a very, very popular light for boats from 30 to 65 and 70 feet. Yeah? On to the next one. On to the next one. This is actually becoming our most popular light currently sold today. This is the QT100. It's actually a new light we had out since Fort Lauderdale Boat Show 2015. Very much similar to the QT80, except it is slightly bigger, a 2 3/4 inch hole cutout. But it packs a hell of a lot more punch in terms of light output. Light output on this one is currently 10,000 lumens, and at price point of $1,600 or $1,595 US, it is actually the least expensive light currently on the marketplace from any competitor. Plug and play installation again, unit has driver built in, and at 2 3/4 inch hole cutout, when compared to our competitors, which all have to use a 4 inch hole cutout for something this powerful, we are not only the cheapest but the smallest again. Very, very powerful little unit. This 100 color change, exactly the same dimensions as our single color QT100, but obviously with an RGB W chip, which means you can get a lot brighter colors and a lot more different colors. This is actually wired up to one of our DMX controllers, which has a Wi-Fi interface, which means you can change the color and turn the lights on and off via your iPhone, iPad or Android device. This is actually set on a color wheel cycle, which means that it will rotate through the different colors on the boat. This application also allows you to strobe the light unit, so when you're fishing, you'll be able to strobe the light in any color you want. This light is as bright as some of our competitors, but again, much lower price. Retail price on this is $19.95, which includes the driver and the light unit. DMX control system is extra, and you can use many different control systems to control this light. Benefit of the QT100 also is that you can preset each light to do something different. So if you had 6 lights on the boat, each light could be a different color at the same time. It allows you for greater functionality, whether you're having a party or going fishing. And this is our QT130. This is actually the original light that we came out with back in 1991. It has gone through many different transitions, but the housing, as with the other lights, has stayed the same. Originally it was 150 watt metal halide, then a 250 watt metal halide, and now it is a full-blown LED unit. The LED started off around 10,000 lumens, and now this is our 20,000 lumen LED light, or in reality the brightest LED underwater light there is currently on the market. 110 to 240 volts AC only, no DC on this because it is such a powerful unit, and comes in white, blue and color change. If you already have one of our QT 130 units or Ultimate 130 units, which is the bulb 150 watt or 250 watt metal halide, you can just buy the insert to upgrade your light to this 20,000 unit lumen monster. And that is all we have on the GRP lights. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next year at Fort Lauderdale Boat Show 2017.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem at all, guys.